Good evening. We're so pleased to have you joining us tonight to start off our Christmas season here at Heston College. We're going to do some music at the beginning and then run right into the theater production. There'll be a short 10-minute intermission in the middle, and then towards the end we'll take a free will offering. And if you're able to give any contribution, that will go all towards offset the production cost of this show. Thank you so much for joining us.
Rest your head.
Rest your head. Rest your head.
You have got a manger
Bed. All the weary folk on earth sleep in silence at their birth. Jesus, Jesus, rest your head. You have got a manger bed, a manger bed, a manger bed. Jesus, Jesus, rest your head. Infant holy, infant lowly, for his bed a cattle stall, oxen lowing, little knowing, Christ the babe is Lord of all, swiftly winging, angels singing, Noel's ringing, tidings bringing, Christ the babe is Lord of all. Christ the babe is Lord of all. Lawrence, Mr. Haywood, Miss Applewhite, Miss Sherwood, Mr. Fillmore. This is your 2-minute call. 2 minutes to air.
Thank you all for coming this evening. Glad you guys could make it out.
Oh, I'm
Merry
so
Christmas
glad
to
you guys
you.
could make it.
Ooh, you guys are looking
Hey,
sharp
thank you all
tonight.
for
Thank
coming
you,
out.
ladies.
Oh, is this your first time?
Merry Christmas
Don't
to
worry, it's my
you.
first time here too.
Ooh, I like
I'm
that
so
hat.
glad
That's
you
a good
guys
look
could come
on
here
you.
and enjoy the
Good
show.
morning. Thank you for coming. Yeah. Thanks for coming. Ooh, what's the view like from over here?
Hey, you guys, thank you for
Nice.
coming out here. It's
Yeah.
really good to see you out here. Enjoy
What's
the
this
show.
I think it should be fun. Yeah. Oh, Sally's here. Good.
Hi, Freddie.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sally.
Jasper.
Hey, Lana.
Hi, Freddie. This one needs
Oh, let me get that for you.
All right. Yes. Applewhite. Thank you.
1 minute to air, Mr. Lawrence, Mr. Haywood, Miss Applewhite, Miss Sherwood, Mr. Fillmore. This is your 1-minute call. 1 minute to air.
Here we go.
All right. Big day. Big day.
Okay. One of these is mine. We'll find out which.
I'm ready for this. You ready?
I'm ready for this.
Oh, I'm ready for this.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and greetings from WBFR Playhouse of the Air. We thank you for braving the weather this Christmas Eve, and you'll be glad you did when you hear the story we have for you tonight. It's a Wonderful Life. Very good, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, this evening's program is being broadcast live from coast to coast, and our listeners are counting on your reactions as a part of their listening pleasure. So don't be shy. Feel free to applaud. Oh, you guys are great. Laugh. Swoon. Or cry. Just as loudly as the spirit moves. I'm getting the signal from our stage manager that we'll be going live on the air soon, which allows me just enough time to introduce the fine acting ensemble who will be performing this evening's entertainment. You know him from Chick Carter, Boy Detective, and Cowpoke Romance, playing George Bailey, the hero of tonight's story. Here's Jake Lawrence. Having just returned from Los Angeles, having completed filming Dottie Goes Bananas, a Technicolor spectacle, as his leading Mary Hatch, I give you Miss Ohio 1943, Miss Sally Applewhite. WBFR Playhouse of the Air listeners have heard our next little lady in roles ranging from Mother Cabrini to Salome, and playing small-town siren Violet Bick and others in this evening show. Here's Lana Sherwood. Soon to be seen co-starring with Margaret Dumont in Paramount Pictures' new comedy, The Hick Chick, and playing Clarence the Angel and others in this evening show. Here's Harry Jasbo Haywood. And finally, host of Females Are Fabulous, and with you every night on Playhouse of the Air, I'm Freddie Fillmore. I'm getting the signal. We'll be going live on the air in 20 seconds. Thank you all for coming this evening and enjoy the broadcast. Yes.
We are live in 5, 4, 3.
WBFR in New York City.
This is WBFR Playhouse of the Air. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and greetings from WBFR Studio A in Manhattan, New York, right here in the US of A. I'm your host, Freddie Fillmore, and it is my pleasure to bring you your favorite stories this and every week on Playhouse of the Air. Tonight, we bring you a real feel-good heartwarmer, perfect for this or any other Christmas Eve. It's a Wonderful Life. We begin our story in the little town of Bedford Falls, New York, where a number of people in town are praying for their dear friend, a typical American named George Bailey.
Dear God, please look over my husband, George.
George is a good boy. You know that. My son has always gone out of his way to give others a hand, and now it's him who needs the help.
Help my big brother George. He's done so much for all of us, more for me than I remember.
Remember all the times he would stay late after work and not ask a cent. The world needs more like George Bailey.
Never thinks about himself. I wouldn't have a roof over my head if it wasn't for him.
I would have given up long ago. All I ever think about is myself, and I must have taken the last cent he had.
The voices carry heavenward, and Joseph, the superintendent of angels, summons Clarence, an apprentice angel.
You sent for me, sir?
Yes, Clarence, a man down on earth needs our help.
Splendid. Is he sick?
No worse, he's discouraged. At exactly 10:45 p.m. tonight, Earth time, that man will be seriously thinking of throwing away God's greatest gift.
Oh dear, his life. Then I've only a half hour to dress. What are they wearing now?
You will spend that half an hour getting acquainted with George Bailey.
Sir, if I should accomplish this mission, might I perhaps win my wings? I've been waiting over 200 years now, and people are beginning to talk.
What's that book you've got with you?
The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, sir.
You do a good job with George Bailey, and we'll see about your wings.
Thank you.
If you're going to help George, you'll want to know a little something about him. Look, see the town?
Why, yes. A group of young boys sledding down a snow-covered hill and onto the ice.
Yippee!
Who's that?
That's George Bailey when he was 12, back in 1919. Something happens here you'll have to remember later on.
Here comes the scare baby, my kid brother, Harry Bailey.
I'm not as scared.
Attaboy,
Come on,
Harry!
Yippee! Help!
Harry's fallen through the ice.
I'm coming, Harry. Make a chain, gang.
His brother fell through the ice and George saved him.
But the icy water gave George a bad ear.
Oh.
It was weeks before he could return to his after-school job at Old Man Gower's drugstore.
It's me, Mr. Gower, George Bailey.
You're late.
2 cents worth of shoelaces, Violet?
Please, Georgie. I like him.
You like every boy.
What's wrong with that?
Here you are.
Bye, Georgie. I'll see you later, Mary.
Made up your mind yet, Mary?
I'll take chocolate.
With coconuts?
I don't like coconut.
You don't like coconuts? Say, brainless, don't you know where coconuts come from? Look at here, from Tahiti, Fiji Islands, the Coral Sea.
Is that a new magazine? I never saw it before.
Of course you never. Only us explorers can get it. I've been nominated for a membership at the National Geographic Society. Let me get your ice cream.
Is this the ear you can't hear on, George? George Bailey, I'll love you till the day I die.
I'm going exploring someday. Wait and see.
George, you're not paid to be a canary.
Goodbye, George.
Bye, Mary.
What was that piece of paper George just picked up?
It's a telegram for Mr. Gower. He found out this morning that his son died of influenza, and he spent the afternoon drowning his grief in whiskey.
Mr. Gower, do you need anything?
No.
I'll get them, sir.
Take those capsules over to Mrs. Blaine's.
They have the diphtheria there, haven't they?
Get going.
Yes, sir. Mr. Gower, that bottle you used, you put something wrong in those capsules.
Who do you think you're talking to?
You're hurting my sore ear.
Did you hear what I said? Get out of here.
Mr. Gower, you don't know what you're doing. You put something wrong in those capsules. I know you got that telegram and you're upset, but look at the bottle you used, Mr. Gower. It's poison.
Poison?
Don't hurt my
George,
sore ear again.
George.
All I wanted was to make sure. Mr. Gower, I won't tell a soul. Hope to die I won't.
Did he ever tell anyone about those pills?
Not a soul.
Did he ever marry the girl? Did he ever go exploring?
We'll get there soon enough, Clarence. George grew up and wanted to go to college, but there just wasn't the money. So he worked 4 years in the Building and Loan Association.
Building and Loan Association?
George's father was in the building and loan business, along with George's uncle Billy.
George, what's the combination to the safe?
We wrote it down so you wouldn't forget it.
That's right. Where? Who's that?
That's Henry F. Potter, the richest and meanest man in all the county.
Peter, Potter's here.
Mr. Bailey, Mr. Bailey, Mr. Bailey, there's nothing quite so loathsome as a family business. Now, Peter, you know what I'm here for, a very tight schedule. A family to evict at 3.
Okay then, Mr. Potter, here's the thing. I just need a little more time. I'll dig up that 5,000 somehow.
Have you put any pressure on those people of yours to pay their mortgages?
Times are hard, Mr. Potter. A lot of people are out of work.
Well, then foreclose.
I can't do that. These families have children.
Are you running a business or a charity ward?
Mr. Potter, what makes you such a hard-skulled character? You have no family, no children. You can't begin to spend all the money you've got.
So I suppose I should give it to miserable failures like you and that idiot brother of yours to spend for me?
You can't call my father a failure.
All right, son, thanks.
Don't let him say that about you, Pop.
What kind of business are you running here? George worked and saved enough to see him through the university. But first, he was going to Europe. Old man Gower surprised him with the gift of a great big suitcase. On his way home from the store, he ran into his friends Ernie the cab driver and Bert the cop.
Hey, Ernie.
Hiya, George.
Hi, Bert.
Hey, George, what's the suitcase for?
I'm a rich tourist today. How about driving me home in style?
Sure, Your Highness. Hop in the cab. And for the carriage trade, I puts on my hat.
Good afternoon, Mr. Bailey. Looks like you're ready to get out of here.
Hello, Violet. Hey, you look good. That's some dress.
Oh, why this old thing? Why, I only wear it when I don't care how I look. I'll see you later.
Want to come along, Bert? We'll show you the town.
No, thanks. I think I'll go home and see what the wife's doing.
Family man. That evening, George had dinner with his father.
Boy, my last supper at the Bailey boarding house.
We're sure going to miss you, George. I wish we could send Harry to college with you.
We have that all figured out. Harry will take my job at the building and loan for 4 years, and then he'll go.
He's pretty young for that job.
No younger than I was.
You were born older, George. I suppose you've decided what you're going to do when you get out of college.
What I've always talked about. Building things, design new buildings, plan modern cities.
It's just a hope, but you wouldn't consider coming back to the building and loan, would you? I know it's early to talk about it.
Oh, I couldn't face being cooped up for the rest of my life in that shabby little office.
Hey now.
I'm sorry, Pop, I didn't mean that remark, but this business of spending your life trying to figure out how to save 3 cents on a length of pipe, I'd go crazy. I want to do something big and important.
You know, George, I feel that in a small way, we are doing something important. It's not too much for a man to want his own roof and walls and fireplace, and we're helping him get those things in our shabby little office.
I know, Dad, but most of my friends have already finished college. I just feel like if I didn't get away, I'd bust.
You're right, son. This town's no place to live if you aren't really willing to crawl to Potter. Get your education, then get out of here.
I'm glad you see what I'm talking about. Say, maybe I'll go say goodbye to Main Street last night in town and all.
Have a good time, son.
Hello, Georgie Porgy.
Hello, Vi.
Where are you going?
Oh, I'll probably end up at the library.
Oh, don't you ever get tired of just reading about things?
Yes. What are you doing tonight?
Not a thing, Georgie.
Are you game, Vi? What do you say we make a night of it?
Oh, I love it, Georgie. What'll we do?
Let's go out in the fields and take off our shoes and walk in the grass.
Huh?
Then we can go up to Stewart Lake. It's beautiful up there in the moonlight, and we can swim. Then we can climb Mount Bedford and smell the pines and watch the sunrise against the peaks, and we'll stay up there the whole night, and everybody will be talking, and there'll be a terrific scandal.
George, have you gone crazy? Walk in the grass in my bare feet and why, it's 10 miles up up there in Mount Bedford. Oh, you think just because you... Oh!
Okay, just forget about the whole thing.
Hee-haw! Forget about what, George?
Oh, nothing, Sam.
You remember Mary, don't you?
Hi, George.
Hi, Mary.
You wouldn't mind walking Mary home, would you?
Of course not. Is that okay with you, Mary?
Fine by me.
Great, thanks. Hee-haw! George walked Mary home. Is that important, Joseph?
I'd say it is, because even though Mary lived 4 blocks away, it took them 2 hours to get there.
Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Come out tonight. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? Hot dog, oh boy, just like an organ, gee whiz.
Beautiful.
You know, if it wasn't me talking, I'd say you were the prettiest girl in town.
Well, why don't you say it?
I don't know. Maybe I will. Hey, look where we are.
Oh, the old Granville house.
Yeah, I got to throw a rock.
Oh, no, don't. I love that old house.
Don't you know about deserted houses? You make a wish and then throw a rock.
But, George, I wish I lived there.
I wouldn't live there if I was a ghost. Now, watch this. Pretty good shot, huh? Broke a window.
What's your wish, George?
Not just one wish, a whole hatful, Mary. I'm shaking the dust of this crummy old town off my feet, and I'm going to see the world. Italy, Greece, the Parthenon, the Colosseum. Then I'm coming back here and go to college and see what they know. And then I'm gonna build airfields and skyscrapers 100 stories tall and bridges a mile long. And hey, what, are you gonna throw rocks too? Hey, that's pretty good. What'd you wish for, Mary?
Oh, no, if I tell you, it might not come true.
What do you want, Mary? Do you want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso and pull it down.
All right, I'll take it. And then what?
Then you can swallow it and it'll all dissolve, see? And the moonbeams will shoot out of your fingers and your toes and the ends of your hair. And am I talking too much?
Yes! Why don't you kiss her instead of talking her to death?
Who's that?
Old Man Collins on his front porch.
Ah, youth is wasted on the wrong people.
Hey, mister. You come back here and I'll show you some kissing that'll put hair back on your head.
George.
Uncle Billy.
George, get in the car quick. Your father's had a stroke.
I'm sorry. I've got to go, Mary.
George's father died that night, Clarence, so George couldn't go to Europe. That fall, just as he was ready to leave for college, the directors of the building and loan held a meeting. They were going to appoint a successor.
I can't believe terrible thing about this baby, but I'll sort of think this is unright.
I want the board to know that George gave up his trip to Europe to straighten things out here these past few months, and it was greatly appreciated. I think that's all we'll need you for, George. Good luck to you at school. I know you're anxious to make a train.
Yes, I have a taxi waiting downstairs.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to get to my real purpose. I claim this institution is not necessary to this town. Therefore, Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to dissolve the building and loan.
It's too soon after Peter Bailey's death to discuss chloroforming the building and loan. His faith and devotion are responsible for this organization.
I'll go further than that. I'll say Peter Bailey was the building and loan.
Oh, that's fine, Potter, coming from you, considering that you drove him to his grave.
Peter Bailey was not a businessman. He was a man of high ideals without common sense. And what does that get us but a discontented, lazy rabble instead of a thrifty working class? All because a few starry-eyed dreamers like Peter Bailey stir them up and fill their heads with a lot of impossible hooey. Now, I say we just go ahead.
Mr. Potter. You're right when you say my father was no businessman. Why he ever started this building and loan, I'll never know. But you can't say anything against his character.
Not a single thing.
Why, in the 25 years since he and Uncle Billy started this thing, he never once thought of himself. But he did help a few people get out of your slums, Mr. Potter. And just remember that this rabble that you're talking about do most of the working and paying and living and dying in this community.
Yes,
Indeed.
right.
Well, is it too much to have them work and pay and live and die in a couple of decent rooms and a bath? My father didn't think so. People were human beings to him, but to you, A warped, frustrated old man. They're cattle. In my book, he died a much richer man than you'll ever be.
And
I'm
you'll
not
ever do.
interested in your book.
Well, I've said too much. You're the board, you do what you want with this thing. But remember that this town needs this measly one-horse institution, if only to have some place where people can come without crawling to Potter. Come on, Uncle Billy.
The sentimental hogwash. I want my motion.
Oh, they're just coming out of the board meeting. I'll have to call you right back. Oh, what happened in there, George? All we heard was yelling.
Boy, oh boy, Matilda, you should have heard George.
Yeah, they're voting us down in there.
They're putting us out of business. So what? I can get another job. I'm only 52.
You're 58.
George, they voted Potter down. Whoopee, we're still in business. Under the one condition that you take your father's place, George.
I'm going to college. Uncle Billy here, he's your man.
You can keep him on, that's all right.
I'm going to school. This is my last chance.
But they'll vote with Potter otherwise. So, George Bailey didn't go to college.
That's right, Clarence. He gave his college money to his brother instead and waited 4 years for Harry to come back and take over the building and loan. Then he could still see the world.
There she blows. Say, Uncle Billy, do you know what the 3 most wonderful sounds on Earth are?
Breakfast is served, lunch is served, dinner is served.
Anchor chains, plane motors, and train whistles. Here's the professor now.
Well, if it isn't George Geographic Explorer Bailey. Uncle Billy, you haven't changed a bit.
Oh, I am glad to see you.
Where's Mother?
She's at home cooking the fatted calf. Come on, let's go.
Oh, wait. This is Ruth Dockin.
Ruth Dockin Bailey, if you don't mind.
I wired you I had a surprise. Here she is. Meet the wife. Well, what do you know, wife?
Congratulations. Harry, why didn't you tell somebody? And what's a pretty girl like you doing marrying this two-headed brother of mine?
It's purely mercenary. No, my father offered him a job.
Oh, he gets you and a job. Harry's cup runneth over. Come on, Ruth, let's start ahead and leave the bags for the fellas.
All right.
George, about that job, I never said I'd take it. You've been holding the bag here for 4 years, and I won't let you down.
And that night, the homecoming for Harry became his wedding party. Uncle Billy familiarized himself with the spirits.
Oh boy, I feel so good I could spit in Potter's eye. I think I will. What do you say? Maybe I should just go home. If you just point me in the right direction.
Right down there.
That way? Okay, old building and loan pal. See you later. I'm all right.
George?
Out here on the porch, Mother.
Well, how do you like your new sister-in-law?
She's swell.
Looks like she'll keep Harry on his toes.
Yeah, keep him out of Bedford Falls anyway.
George, do you know that Mary Hatch is back from school?
Yeah.
Nice girl, Mary, the kind of girl who will help you find all the answers.
Uh-huh.
Oh, give me one good reason why you shouldn't go and call on her.
Well, Sam Wainwright. Sam's crazy about her.
Well, she's not crazy about him.
How do you know that? Did she discuss it with you?
And besides, you're here in Bedford Falls and he's in New York.
And all's fair in love and war?
Well, I don't know about war.
All right, Mother. I think I'll go out and find the girl and do a little passionate necking.
George!
Bye, Mrs. Bailey. By the way, do you want any books at the library?
The library? George, you go and call on Mary, you hear?
Hello, George.
Hello, Mary. I just happened to be passing by.
Your mother just phoned and said you'd be on your way.
My mother just called you. How did she know? I just went for a walk and happened to be passing by. When did you get back?
Tuesday. Would you like to come in?
Well, I guess, since I'm here. Where'd you get that dress?
Do you like it?
It's all right. I thought you'd go back to New York with Sam and the rest of them.
Oh, I worked there a couple of vacations, but I don't know. I guess I was homesick.
Homesick? For Bedford Falls?
Yes, and my family, and... oh, everything.
I still can't understand it, though. I didn't tell anybody I was coming here.
Would you rather leave?
I don't want to be rude.
It was nice. About Harry and Ruth, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's all right.
Don't you like her?
Well, of course I like her. She's a peach.
It's just marriage in general you're not that enthusiastic about?
No, marriage is okay for Harry and Sam and you.
Mary! Who are you talking to?
It's George Bailey, Mother.
George Bailey? What does he want?
I don't know. What do you want, George?
Me? Not a thing. I just came in to get warm.
He's making violent love to me, Mother.
Well, you tell him to go right on back home. Sam Rainwright promised to call you back from New York tonight, didn't he?
Your mother needed... I didn't come here to...
What did you come here for?
You're supposed to be the one with all the answers. You tell me.
Oh, why don't you go home?
That's where I'm going.
Mary! The telephone, it's Sam!
I'll get it. Hee-haw. Hello, Sam. How are ya?
Oh, great. Gee, it's good to hear your voice again.
Oh, well, that's awfully sweet of you, Sam. Say, there's an old friend of yours here, George Bailey.
You mean old Mossback, George? Hey, I'll put him on.
Wait a minute, I'll call him. George!
He doesn't want to speak to George.
He asked for him. George, Sam wants to speak to you.
Hello, Sam.
Hey, a fine pal you are. What, are you trying to steal my girl?
Nobody's trying to steal your girl.
I want to talk to both of you. Tell Mary to get on the extension.
Mother's on the extension.
I am not.
We can both hear you. George, just put your head a little closer.
Okay.
That's better. We're listening, Sam.
I have a big deal coming up that's going to make us all rich. George, remember that night at Martini's bar when you told me about making plastics out of soybeans?
Yeah, soybeans.
Well, my father's checked into it and wants to build a factory outside of Rochester. How do you like that?
Why Rochester?
Why not? Can you think of anything better?
Why not right here in Bedford Falls? You remember that old tool and machinery works?
Uh-huh.
You tell your father he can get that for a song, and all the labor he wants too. Half the town was thrown out of work when they closed down.
That's so. Well, that sounds great. Now, here's the point, George. I may have a job for you. That is, unless you're still married to the old broken-down building and loan. Oh, Mary?
I'm here.
Tell that guy I'm giving him a chance of a lifetime.
He says it's the chance of a lifetime.
Give me that phone. Now, you listen to me, Mary. I don't want any job, and I don't want any plastics, and I don't want to get married, ever, to anyone. Do you understand that? I want to do what I want to do, and you're not going to... Oh, Mary?
George!
Oh, Mary, I love you.
George, I love you too.
George and Mary were married, and following the wedding and reception, George's old pal Ernie, the cab driver, drove the happy couple to the train station. Where are you two off to on this here now honeymoon?
We're going to shoot the works. A whole week in New York, then Bermuda. The highest hotels, the oldest champagne, the richest caviar, the hottest music, and the prettiest wife.
Here's the kitty, Ernie. $2,000. I feel like a bootlegger's wife.
Finally getting out of Bedford Falls, huh? Then what?
Then what, honey?
After that, who cares?
Hey, George, there's something funny going on over there. Look at the bank. It looks like a run.
Pull over a minute, will you, Ernie?
George, let's not stop, please. Let's just go straight to the station.
Wait a minute. I better see what this is. I'll be right back.
Give me my...
We
Open up
want
the door,
answers. What
please.
is going on in here?
What is this, Uncle Billy? A holiday? Why are the doors locked? There's a crowd out front.
This is a pickle, George.
What happened?
The bank called our loan and I had to hand out all our cash.
All of it?
Every last cent of it.
Holy mackerel.
And then I got scared, George.
Open the doors. Let them in.
All right, it's about time you let us in. I think I need some money
Now,
in
just
here.
remember that this thing isn't as black as it appears.
Where's our money, George?
You're thinking of this place all wrong. The money's not here. Your money is in people's houses, in the Kennedy house and the McLaren house, and 100 others. Now, what are you gonna do? Foreclose on them?
I got $242 in here, and $242 isn't gonna break anybody.
All right, Charlie, you'll get your money in 60 days.
60 days?
That's what you agreed to when you bought your shares.
Well, I got my money. Old man Potter's taking over the bank. He'll pay you 50 cents on every dollar.
Not old man Potter.
If Potter gets a hold of your shares, he'll own this building and loan. He's got the bank, he's got the bus line, he's got the department stores. And now he's after us, because he wants to keep you living in his shacks and paying the kinds of rent that he decides to charge. Now, we can get through this all right, but we've got to have faith in each other.
But my husband's out of work and we really need the money.
I got doctor bills to pay.
How much do you need? We have $2,000 from the wedding.
Hey, Mary, I got $2,000 here. This'll tide us over till the bank reopens. All right, Charlie, how much do you need?
$242.
Ah, Charlie, just enough to tide you over.
I'll take $242.
Okay. Uncle Billy gives Charlie $242. All right, Ed, how much just to get by?
$20, I suppose.
Now we're talking. Mrs. Thompson, how about you?
But it's your own money, George.
Never mind that. How much, Mrs. Thompson?
Could I have $17.50?
7. Of course you can have it. Bless your heart. Uncle Billy, give her $17.50. Pay it back when you can. All right, who's next?
Oh, could
Give me
I
64,
think I
please.
need
Just a little bit more.
$25. That's just about it. Look at the clock. Look.
5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, 6 o'clock. We made it. Lock that door, Uncle Billy. We're still in business.
Bailey Brothers building in... just a minute. George, there's a call for you.
Look, will you get my wife on the phone? She's probably over at her mother's.
Mrs. Bailey is on the phone.
I don't want Mrs. Bailey. I want my wife. Oh, Mrs. Bailey. Of course, that's my wife. Mary? Hello. Listen, dear, I'm sorry. What? Come home. What home? 320 Sycamore. Well, what? Whose home is that? The Waldorf Hotel, huh?
That doesn't look like the Waldorf.
Oh no, number 320 Sycamore was the old Granville house, the one George and Mary threw rocks at and made wishes. Mary had prepared the house, including turkey dinner, romantic decorations, and even a marriage bed.
Welcome home, Mr. Bailey.
Well, I'll be.
Remember that night we broke the windows in this old place? This is what I wished for.
Darling, you're wonderful.
Yes, sir, that's where they spent their honeymoon. That's where they started their lives together. Mary made the leaky old house a home while George toiled away at the building and loan office.
Ah, gee. Mary Hatch, why in the world would you marry a guy like me?
To keep from becoming an old maid.
I was going to give you the moon, but what have I given you? Not even a new dress, not for months. You could have married Sam Wainwright, anybody else in town.
I didn't want to marry anybody else in town. I want my baby to look like you.
You didn't even have a honeymoon. I promised you... Your what?
My baby!
You mean, Mary, you're on the nest?
George Bailey lassos the stork.
Please enjoy your 10-minute intermission.
Start back here. I'm gonna go get a drink of water.
Well, Mary had her baby, a boy.
You don't say.
Then she had a girl. Night after night, George would come home late from the office. Things weren't good with the building and loan. Potter was bearing down hard. Then came the war. Mary had another baby by then, but still had time to run the USO. Gower and Uncle Billy sold war bonds. Violet entertained the troops. Bert the cop was wounded in North Africa, got the Silver Star. Ernie the taxi driver parachuted into France, but Harry Bailey topped them all. A Navy flyer, he shot down 15 planes, 2 of them as they were about to crash into a transport full of soldiers.
But what about George?
4F on account of his ear. George fought the Battle of Bedford Falls. Air raid warden, paper drives, rubber drives, scrap drives. On VE Day, he wept and prayed. On VJ Day, he wept and prayed again.
We're getting pretty close to today, aren't we, sir?
Yes, Clarence, you know now almost everything you have to know about George Bailey, except that what finds him down there at this moment wanting to die. Today's the day before Christmas, and Billy's at the bank to make a deposit when he runs into Potter.
Well, 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 Mr. Henry F. Potter. Come to the bank to deposit some more loot? How do you like the news in the paper, Mr. Potter? Harry Bailey wins Congressional Medal of Honor.
Let me see that newspaper.
Here you go. Go on and keep it. I'm off to make a deposit.
Good morning, Mr. Bailey.
Good morning, Horace. Here you are, deposit slip, bank book, and a very Merry Christmas to you.
You too, Mr. Bailey, you want to make a deposit?
Well, certainly.
Well, it's customary to bring the money with you.
It's gone. Where'd I put it? Where'd I put that money?
A terrible thing, Clarence. Uncle Billy couldn't find the money because the envelope with the $8,000 was folded up in the newspaper he gave to Old Man Potter. At the same time as Billy went looking for the deposit, Violet came to visit George at the building and loan.
Oh, hello, Vi. What's wrong?
Oh, you see right through me, don't you?
How much do you need?
I really hate doing this to you, George, but I promise this is the last time I'll be asking for anything.
You planning on robbing a bank, Vi?
I'm going to Manhattan.
What's in Manhattan?
Oh, why, everything's in Manhattan. A new start, at least.
That's a big step, Vi. What's the matter with starting a new life right here in Bedford Falls?
Well, I'll be. I never thought I'd hear that from you, George Bailey. I thought you hated this place.
I did, but this town has a charm of its own.
Well, I've made a decision. There's a midnight train tonight, and I plan to be on it.
It takes a lot of character to leave your hometown and start all over again. Here's some dough.
No, George, don't.
What do you want to do? Hawk your furs and that hat? You want to walk to New York? You know they charge for meals and rent there the same as they do in Bedford Falls?
Yeah, sure.
It's a loan. That's my business. Building and loan. Besides, you'll get a job. Good luck to you.
I'm glad I know you, George Bailey. Merry Christmas.
George.
What's the matter, Uncle Billy?
The money, the 8,000.
What, Uncle Billy? What happened to it?
I thought I had it. I just don't know what happened.
Well, the first place you look is your coat pocket. That's where I told you to put it when you left.
Oh, I'm no good to you, George. I'm no good.
Uncle Billy, we've got to find that money. Think.
I can't think anymore, George. It hurts.
Where's the money, you stupid, silly fool? Do you realize what this means? It means bankruptcy and scandal and prison. One of us is going to jail. Well, it's not going to be me.
Hello, Daddy!
Hello, darling. Where's your coat and hat?
Left them at the office.
Isn't it wonderful about Harry? We're famous, George. I'll bet I had 50 calls today about the banquet and the parade.
Must she keep playing that?
I have to practice for the banquet tonight, Daddy.
Mommy says we can stay up until midnight and sing Christmas carols.
Better hurry and shave. The families will be here soon.
Families? I don't want the families over here.
Excuse me.
Have a hectic day.
Oh, yeah. Another big red letter day for the Baileys.
Daddy, the Browns next door have a new car. You should see it.
Well, what's the matter with our car? Isn't it good enough for you?
Nothing. Yeah, yes, Daddy.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Excuse you for what?
I burped.
All right, darling. You're excused. Now go on upstairs and see what Zuzu wants.
What's the matter with Zuzu?
Oh, she caught a cold coming home from school. They gave her a flower, and she didn't want to crush it, so she didn't button up her coat. The doctor says it's nothing serious.
Was the doctor here?
Yes, I called him right away.
Is she running a temperature?
Just a teensy one.
Gosh, it's this drafty old house. I don't know why we don't have pneumonia. This drafty old barn. Might as well be living in a refrigerator. Why did we have to live here in the first place and stay around this measly, crummy old town?
George, what's wrong?
Everything's wrong. You call this a happy family? Why did we have to have all these kids?
Dad, how do you spell frankincense?
I don't know. Ask your mother.
Where are you going?
Up to see Zuzu.
Hi, Daddy.
Well, what happened to you?
I want a flower.
Where do you think you're going?
I want to give my flower a drink.
Here, give Daddy the flower. I'll give it a drink.
Look, Daddy, some of the petals came off. Paste it.
All right, now, there it is. Good as new.
Give the flower a drink.
Now, will you try to get some sleep?
Oh, but I'm not sleepy. I want to look at my flower.
I know, but you just go to sleep and then you can dream about it and it'll be a whole garden.
It will?
Uh-huh.
Telephone! I'll get it. Hello, this is Mrs. Bailey. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Welch. The doctor says she'll be out of bed in time for Christmas dinner.
Is that Zuzu's teacher?
Yes.
Let me speak to her. Hello, Mrs. Welch? This is George Bailey. What kind of teacher are you anyway? What do you mean sending her home like that, half naked?
George!
Is this the sort of thing we pay taxes for? To have teachers like you? Silly, stupid, careless people who send our kids home without any clothes on? Aw, that's stupid.
George! Hello, Mrs. Welch. I want to apologize. She hung up.
I'll hang her up.
Who do you think you are?
Hello? Who is this? Oh, Mr. Welch. That's fine, Mr. Welch. Gives me a chance to tell you what I really think of your wife.
George!
Will you let me handle this? Hello? Oh, you will, huh? Okay, Mr. Welch. Anytime you think you're man enough. Hello? Hello?
Daddy,
Oh.
Daddy, how do you spell hallelujah?
What do you think I am, a dictionary? Janie, haven't you learned to play that silly tune yet? You've played it over and over again. Now, stop it. Stop it!
George, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, Mary. Janie, I didn't mean. You go on and practice. Pete, I owe you an apology too. What did you want to know?
Nothing, Daddy.
What's the matter with everyone? Janie, go on. I told you to practice. Go on, play.
Oh, Daddy.
George, why must you torture the children?
Mary,
Where's Daddy going?
Bedford 247, please.
Is Daddy in trouble?
Yes, Pete.
Shall I pray for him?
Yes, Janie. Pray very hard.
Me too.
You too, Tommy. Hello, Uncle Billy?
So that's it, George. You're short $8,000?
I'll pay any sort of interest, Mr. Potter. If you still want the building and loan.
You say it was lost. Did you notify the police?
No, I haven't. With Harry's home coming tomorrow,
Why come to me? Why not go to Sam Wainwright?
I can't get a hold of him. He's in Europe.
What kind of security would I have, George?
I have a $15,000 life insurance policy.
And how much is your equity in it?
$500.
And you want 8,000? You used to be so cocky. You were gonna go out and conquer the world. You once called me a warped, frustrated old man. Look at you, you're nothing but a warped, frustrated young man. Crawling in here on your hands and knees for help. You're worth more dead than you are alive.
Please help me, Mr. Potter. I'll do anything.
You know what I'm gonna do for you? As a stockholder in the building and loan, I'm gonna call the state examiner and get a warrant for your arrest. Misappropriation of funds, manipulation, malfeasance. Go on and run, George. You can't hide in a little town like this. It's a beautiful day.
Welcome,
Love to
welcome.
check out
Thank
this
you for
pasta.
coming.
Yeah.
Merry
I can't wait for the
Christmas. Glad
breadsticks.
you come. Where's George, sir?
After running out of Potter's office, he ended up at Martini's bar. George has had a couple of drinks and is just sitting there.
What's he saying?
Dear Father in heaven, I'm not a praying man, but if you're up there and you can hear me, show me the way.
Are you all right, George?
Why you drink so much, my friend? You don't feel good. Please, go home, Mr. Bailey. Bailey? Which Bailey? This gentleman is Mr. George Bailey. George Bailey, huh? The next time you talk to my wife like that, you'll get worse. It isn't enough she's slaves teaching your stupid kids how to read and write. You've got to bawl her out. You get out of here, Mr. Welch. You hit my best friend. All right. Mr. Bailey, you okay?
Who was that?
Mr. Welch. But don't worry, he don't come in this place no more. I'll get you something for your face. It's bleeding.
I'm all right.
No, please don't go away, Mr. Bailey. Please don't.
George is headed to the bridge now, Clarence. Can you see him?
He looks like he's going to jump.
It's time, Clarence.
Help! Help me! I can't swim!
Hold it, mister. I'm coming.
What in the Sam Hill are the two of you doing? Now get out of that water. Are you two all right? You need a doctor?
I'm all right.
I'm fine. This underwear. I didn't have time to get anything stylish. My wife gave me this on my last birthday. I passed away in it.
Passed away?
Oh, I see Tom Sawyer is drying out too.
Who?
My book. I left in such a hurry, I brought Tom Sawyer with me. You should read the new book Mark Twain is working on.
How'd you happen to fall in?
I jumped in so you wouldn't go through with it.
Go through with what?
Suicide.
Suicide's against the law around here.
It's against the law where I come from, too.
Where do you come from?
Heaven.
What?
I had to act quickly, that's why I jumped in. I knew if I were drowning, you would try to save me. And you did. And that's how I saved you.
Very funny.
Your lip's bleeding, George.
I got a bust into the jaw in answer to a prayer.
Oh, no, George. I'm the answer to your prayer.
How do you know my name?
I know all about you.
What are you, a mind reader or something?
Oh, no. My name's Clarence Oddbody, AS2.
Oddbody. AS2. What's that AS2?
Angel second class.
What? You may not need a doctor, but I do.
Cheerio, my good man.
Hey, look here. Why'd you want to save me?
'Cause I'm your guardian angel.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised.
Ridiculous of you to think of killing yourself for $8,000.
How do you know things like that?
I'm your guardian angel.
Well, you look about the kind of angel I'd get. Sort of a fallen angel, aren't you? What happened to your wings?
I haven't won my wings yet. That's why I'm an angel second class. But you can help me earn them by letting me help you.
You don't happen to have $8,000 on you?
Oh, no, we don't use money in heaven.
Comes in pretty handy down here, bub. I found it out a little late. I'm worth more dead than alive.
I won't get my wings with that attitude. You just don't know all that you've done. If it hadn't been for you...
If it hadn't been for me, everybody'd be a lot better off. My wife and my kids and my friends.
This isn't going to be easy.
They'd all be better off if I'd never been born.
What'd you say?
I said I'd wish I'd never been born.
George, that's wonderful.
Wonderful.
The idea you just gave me, that'd do it. Okay? There. You've got your wish. You've never been born.
Never been born?
Exactly. No worries, no $8,000 to get, nothing. You simply don't exist.
Wait a minute. Say something else in this ear of mine.
That's right. You can hear out of it again. Don't you see? You're nobody.
Well, that's the doggonest thing.
Your lip stopped bleeding too, George.
What do you know? What happened? I need a drink. What about you, Angel? Do you want a drink?
Well, I don't know.
Come on, we'll go as soon as our clothes are dry.
Our clothes are dry.
Well, look, let's get dressed and we'll stroll over to Martini's and... Oh, excuse me, I'll stroll. You fly.
I haven't won my wings.
Oh, he's awesome. I just want to beat him up. Yeah, he's good.
I think I'm gonna go watch this.
There's a place to sit down. Welcome to the best bar in Bedford Falls.
Bedford Falls, don't you mean Pottersville?
Pottersville?
Look-
Hey, where's Martini, your boss?
Look, I'm the boss. You want a drink or don't you?
Okay, all right, double bourbon. Make it quick, huh?
What's yours, bub?
I was just thinking of mulled wine, heavy on the cinnamon and light on the cloves. Off with you, my lad, be lively.
Look, mister, we serve hard drinks in here for men who want to get drunk fast. And we don't need any characters in here to give this joint an atmosphere.
Now, just give him the same as I ordered. He's okay.
2 double bourbon.
What is it about this place? It seems to have changed.
Oh, yeah, it's changed.
All of Bedford Falls has changed. You're having your wish, George. You've never been born. There will be lots of things you've never seen before. Oh, good. Somebody's just made it. Every time you hear a bell ring, it means that some angel's just got his wings.
What'd you say?
Clarence, you better not talk about angels around here.
Don't they believe in angels?
Well, maybe they believe in them, but you know.
So why should they be surprised when they see one?
Don't mind him, Nick. He never grew up. How old are you anyway, Clarence?
293 next May.
All right, that does it. Out you 2 pixies go, through the door or out the window. Well, 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 look who crawled in from whatever hole he's been hiding in.
Hey, it's Mr. Gower.
Didn't I tell you never to come panhandling around here?
Mr. Gower, this is George Bailey. Don't you know me?
Buy me a drink, mister. Just one drink, mister. Binky, throw the rummy out.
You got it.
Hey, Nick, isn't that Mr. Gower, the druggist?
That rumhead spent 20 years in jail for poisoning some kid. If you know him, you must be a jailbird yourself. Binky, here's 2 more. Get him out of here.
You got it, boss.
Oh, that's right. We're cleaning up.
What's wrong with Mr. Gower?
He doesn't know you, George, and you weren't there to stop him from putting the poison into that prescription.
What do you mean I wasn't there? What are you, a hypnotist? Why am I seeing all these strange things here?
It's because you were never born.
If I wasn't born, who am I?
Nobody. You have no identity.
What do you mean? My name's George Bailey.
There is no George Bailey. You have no papers, no cards, no driver's license, no 4F card, no insurance policy,
Zuzu's petals. My little girl, some petals fell off her flower. I told her I'd fix it, and I stuck them in my pocket, but they're gone too. Everything is gone.
You've been given a great gift, George. The chance to see what the world would be like without you.
You're crazy as a bedbug, and you're driving me crazy too. Now, leave me alone. I'm going home to my wife and family.
You know the drill. Hands behind your back, sister.
Why didn't you bust somebody else for a change?
Hey, officer, where did the building and loan move to?
The building in what?
The Bailey Building and Loan. It was in that building.
They went out of business years ago. Now that's left is this here burlesque couch.
Hey, Violet. Hey, that's Violet Bick.
Believe me, I know.
I know this girl.
Who doesn't? Now get out our way.
Taxi. Hey, Ernie, take me home. I'm going off my nut.
Where do you live?
Doggone it, Ernie. Don't you start pulling that stuff. You know where I live. 320 Sycamore. Now, hurry up.
Okay, 320 Sycamore?
Ernie, straighten me out here. I've got some bad liquor or something. Listen to me. Now, you're Ernie Bishop, and you live in Bailey Park with your wife and kid, right?
You seen my wife?
Seen your wife? I've been to your house 100 times.
What's the idea? I live in a shack at Potter's Field, and my wife ran away 3 years ago and took the kid. I ain't never seen you before in my life.
Okay, just step on it. Just get me home.
Is this the place?
Of course it's the place.
This here house ain't been lived in for 20 years.
Mary, Pete, Tommy, Janie, Zuzu, I'm home.
They're not here, George. You have no children.
What have you done with them, Clarence?
All right, put your hands up, both of you.
Bert.
No fast moves.
Bert, thank heavens you're here. Bert, what's happened to this house? Where's Mary and my kids?
Come with me. I'm gonna take you down to the station.
Bert, listen to me. That fellow there says he's an angel.
Don't make me use my nightstick.
Bert, I hate to do this, but...
Run, George, run!
boarding house. Mother?
Mother, what do you want?
Mother, I'm George. I thought sure you'd remember me.
If you're looking for a room, there's no vacancy.
Mother, please try to understand. Something's happened to me and I need a place to stay. Please let me stay here.
I don't take in strangers.
I'm not a stranger. I know everybody you know. Your brother-in-law, Uncle Billy.
Billy, when'd you see him last?
Today, over at his house.
That's a lie. He's been in the asylum ever since he lost his business, and if you ask me, that's where you belong.
I'm here again, George.
My own mother didn't even know me.
One man's life touches so many others. When he isn't around, he leaves a pretty big hole, doesn't he?
Look, you. I've heard of things like this before. You've got me under some kind of spell. Well, I'm gonna snap out of it. Now, let me think. Bailey Park.
There is no Bailey Park if you weren't here to build it.
We'll see. What's this graveyard doing here where Bailey Park is supposed to be? Look at this gravestone. Why is my brother Harry's name here?
Harry broke through the ice and drowned at age 9.
That's a lie. Harry Bailey went to war. He got the Congressional Medal of Honor. He saved the lives of every man on that transport.
Every man on that transport died. Harry wasn't there to save them because you weren't there to save Harry. You see, George, you really had a wonderful life. Don't you see what a mistake it would be to throw it away?
What happened to Mary, Clarence?
I'm not supposed to tell you, George.
I don't know how you know the things you do, but please, just let me see her. Where is she?
You're not gonna like it, George. She's an old maid.
What? Where is she?
She's just about to close up the library. There must be some easier way to earn my wings.
Is the library closed?
It's Christmas Eve. We can't stay open all night.
Mary, I'm sorry.
How do you know my name?
Please, just 2 minutes. That's all I need.
You sound desperate. If I can help, I will. What is it?
This town is Bedford Falls, isn't it?
It used to be, and then Potter was elected and renamed the place Pottersville.
Mary Hatch, you live in a white Victorian on Reed Street with your mother, and you have an older brother named Marty.
How do you know all of this? Get your hands off of me. I'll call a cop.
Don't you know me? You must. Mary, it's George. Oh, don't do this to me. Where are our kids? I need you, Mary.
Get away from me! Help! Police!
It's George. Please, Mary. You're my wife. Help me, Clarence. Please. I don't care what happens to me. Only give me back to my wife and kids. Help me, please. I want to live again. Oh, God, I want to live again.
George? Is that you, George?
Bert, you come any closer and I'll hit you again.
What in the Sam Hill are you yelling for, George?
George, Bert, do you know me?
I know you. I've been looking all over town for you.
I'm alive again, Bert.
You sure you're all right? Your lip's bleeding.
It is? Hey, my mouth's bleeding. Zeus's petals, there they are. What do you know about that? Merry Christmas, Bert.
Get in the car, I'll drive you home.
Merry Christmas, Bedford Falls. Merry Christmas, you wonderful old building and loan. Merry Christmas, Mr. Potter.
Merry Christmas, George. Go on home. The sheriff's waiting for you.
Man, I sure hope George is all right. He's been missing for quite
Mary,
a while.
I'm home. Hey, what is this? Merry Christmas, everyone.
George, I've got a little paper here.
I'll bet it's a warrant for my arrest. Isn't that wonderful? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Daddy.
Kids, Pete, Janie, Tommy, I could eat you up. Where's your mother?
She went looking for you with Uncle Billy.
George, darling, where have you been? Oh, George.
Mary, you're real. You have no idea what's happened.
George, you have no idea what's happened. Come on, George, quick. They're on their way.
Who's on their way? The police department? The FBI? The National Guard? Let them in. I'm alive again, Mary.
What happened to
gone
George
crazy.
while he's out there?
Now, you stand right over here by the tree and don't move. George, it's a miracle. Come on in, Uncle Billy. Everyone, in here.
Isn't it wonderful? Mary did it, George. She told a few people you were in trouble and they scattered all over town collecting money. They didn't ask any questions, just said, if George is in trouble, you can count on me. You never saw anything like it. Here you go, $242. Merry Christmas.
I've been saving this money for a divorce, if I ever get a husband.
I busted the jukebox.
Mr. Gower,
I made the rounds on my charge accounts.
Violet Bick.
I changed my mind, George. I'm not gonna go.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
George.
Christmas.
Christmas.
Quiet, everybody, quiet. A telegram from London.
Ooh, from London.
Mr. Gower's cables, you need cash. Stop. My office instructed you to advance up to $25,000. Stop. Hee-haw and Merry Christmas, Sam Wainwright.
Oh, Sam.
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King.
Harry!
Good to see you, Harry.
Christmas.
Mary, looks like I got here too late.
Harry, how about your banquets in Washington?
I left as soon as I got Mary's telegram.
How about some wine?
Good
right,
idea.
let's do it.
A toast to my big brother George, the richest man in town.
To
George! Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind?
What's this book, George?
Tom Sawyer.
Look, there's an inscription.
George, remember, no man is a failure who has friends. Thanks for the wings. Love, Clarence.
What's that?
A Christmas present from a very dear friend of mine.
Look, Daddy. Teacher says that every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
That's right. That's right. Attaboy, Clarence.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? This has been WBFR Playhouse of the Air's presentation of It's a Wonderful Life. This is Freddie Fillmore signing off for WBFR in New York City, wishing you and yours a very Merry Christmas. Please stay tuned. Please stay tuned for a program of popular holiday music. Good night.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. What fun to ride and sing in a one-horse open sleigh, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Ba-da-da-da-da. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bell on bobtail ring, making spirit bright. Oh, what fun to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Oh, have a lot of fun.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. All the way, oh what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way, oh what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's got lots of toys and goodies in his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies in his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to
most wonderful time of the year. Live the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all. With those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful